case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
The United States Supreme Court found itself tackling a landmark case in 1966, Harper v. Virginia Board of Elections, confronted with claims that Virginia's poll tax was a discriminatory violation of the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. This case came into play when a group of indignant Virginia residents decided to challenge a deeply entrenched practice of the state requiring a poll tax to be paid in order to vote. The disgruntled constituents claimed that this practice was discriminatory and unconstitutional, relegating voting as a privilege only accessible by the rich, thus directly contravening the principle of equality protected by the 14th Amendment. The case initially began in a local district court, where the complaining resident's case was unceremoniously dismissed. The decision was grounded on a previous Supreme Court ruling, Breedlove v. Buttles, which had endorsed the legitimacy of poll taxes as a prerequisite for voting. Yet, not deterred, the Virginia residents pursued an appeal, bringing the case to the attention of the Supreme Court. In a striking pivot from the precedent set by the Breedlove case, the Supreme Court handed down a transformative decision. Spearheaded by Mr. Justice Douglas, the court ruled that the poll tax imposed by Virginia was, in effect, unconstitutional. The court differentiated this case from another previous verdict, Lassiter v. Northampton Election Board, that had permitted a state literacy test for voting. It noted that while literacy was relevant to the promotion of informed voting, a poll tax essentially obstructed the fundamental right to vote without any justified basis. Ultimately, the Supreme Court's decision was seen as a breakthrough for guaranteeing equality in voting rights, clarifying that the right to vote could not and should not be conditioned on the wealth or tax-paying ability of an individual. The court determined that the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment required available and equal voting opportunities for every citizen, regardless of their financial status. The final ruling, therefore, reversed the lower court's dismissal, firmly casting the Virginia poll tax in the annals of unconstitutional practice.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.